Hello, this is Kashi Santuaria, and today I will be playing Roblox. I'm back again with the Stevely parable. Hooray! But this time, I will get a new ending, another ending. Do you know that this game has multiple endings? Well, let's try to get the other one. I wonder what the other ending is. Well, it's this one again. Just like last time, the narrator is talking to Steve. About Steve. Steve's job was simple, and all he had to do was push buttons on the keyboard. Steve just follows orders, any orders that he has to do. Steve was happy. One day, something strange happened, just like the last video. If you all remembered, if you did watch the last video, did you watch the last video? Did you watch last video that I made about this video? Then again, I made Steve walked through the halls and through the office walls. Right here, another door, then to another door, and to another hall, then to another hall, and another door, and another hall. I just keep walking just like last time on the last video about Steve. Just like the previous video about the Stevie parable. But right now, I'll be heading to the right door. The narrator seems angry. So, let's continue. I don't care what the narrator said, but I'll just keep on going and going and going. Oh, a door to the left? No, I'll go straight forward. I don't care if the narrator gets angry. I don't really care what the narrator said. Steve isn't bad at following directions. Steve just doesn't want to listen to you. I'm sorry, narrator, but you are worth ignoring. Narrator looks so mad. No, we haven't started at the wrong foot because Steve knows what Steve is doing. It is the Stevely parable after all, so Steve is the main character and Steve gets to do what he wants to do. Sorry, narrator, this isn't your story to make. There it is. Steve just ignored the narrator, and I like that. Steve must follow himself, not the narrator. The narrator is annoying. The narrator must shut up. I don't care if the narrator is angry. I really don't care if the narrator is angry. Oh, a door! Steve will not listen carefully, narrator. Well, I do like the red door, but I will not listen to your instructions. Hey, why is Steve back here? No, Steve did not misunderstood. So, stop it. No, Steve will enter the blue door. Yes, be mad. Stay mad, narrator. Stay mad all you want. Stay mad all you want, narrator. What is this room? I don't think there's something in this room. It's all orange. It's just a room that's color orange, filled with dim lights, and most of all, darkness and emptiness instead of a floor. Why is this room so empty? Why is there nothing else in this room? It's just the orange walls. Even the floor isn't here. It's just like I'm staring in the endless void. The narrator is still angry at Steve. Well, narrator, this is all I have to say. I don't care. I don't care if you're angry at Steve for making wrong decisions. Steve gets to do what he wants to do. Steve has free will, and Steve will not follow someone else's orders. Oh, there are 3 other doors. What will Steve choose? I wonder what will Steve choose. A third option? I don't care. I don't care, narrator. Well, at least you're letting Steve decide which door will Steve enter. Well, Steve wants to enter the one with orange walls. Orange halls. There it is, through the orange halls. I wonder where did Steve went. Oh, wait, the game experience? Well, even if I dislike you, narrator, I would say Steve would like the game. I think Steve really likes the game. So I guess Steve will choose a good rating. And that will be the number 5. Number 5 is chosen. There it is. You got a good result. For at least Steve didn't listen to you, but at least the game got a 5. That's the only good thing Steve can do for you. But the rest, Steve does not care. Why is there fire all of a sudden in a picture of a baby? And what does that button do? Oh, so if Steve presses the button, then the baby dies. That doesn't seem confusing at all. Well, what will Steve get to decide? I don't care what Steve's decision is. But I'm thinking that Steve wants to kill the baby. Well, who cares? It's just a PNG anyway. It's just a JPEG. So, let it burn. Let the picture of a baby burn. Steve is heartless, the narrators say. Well, Steve does not care. Steve doesn't care whatever the narrator says, even if the narrator calls Steve a terrible, awful person. Because Steve only gets to do what Steve wants. Steve listens to Steve, no one else. Steve doesn't listen to the narrator. And there it is. Steve destroys the JPEG of a baby, an image of a baby. Drop in this orange room. I wish Steve gets out of here. Oh, where did Steve go? Why is Steve suddenly in Minecraft? I was playing Roblox first, and now Steve is in Minecraft. Why is there Minecraft in Roblox? Well, now Steve is just eating the cookies. A cookie, just cookies. And the background is just blue with blue stripes. And all Steve is looking at is a cookie, just a cookie. The narrator just had enough of Steve. Narrator doesn't care anymore. Well, narrator, Steve also doesn't care, as I also don't care if you're mad. So, what if you're mad? I don't care if you're mad. I just want to get the cookie. Steve just wants to get the cookie. Steve likes the cookie. Well, there you have it. We got a cookie right in front of Steve. Now, cookies. Getting the cookies. This is Casio Santuaria, and thank you.